Hello, I'm here. How is everybody? And welcome to hopefully the last part of the Botanical Sugar Skull. Hopefully, I'm going to be on it today and I'm going to zoom through these flowers. So let's have a see who's in the room with us tonight. And I'm not showing up as live yet. There we go. So, hi, Kat. Hi, Ashley. That cockerel has made its way into the thing again. We won't go there with the cockerel and underpants situation. I can never watch Jeopardy again. I just saw Alex pass. I won't say anything more about it, but I'm sad. I've no idea what Jeopardy is. Hi, boyfriend on couch. I'm so sorry about whoever that is, Ashley. Hi, Emma. Hi, Caroline. Caroline, where did that come from? I've just seen that image already, Ashley. You won't have me started. I've been laughing about it all week, honestly. I was telling Leighton about it last night. And he's like, what's so funny about it though? And I was like, but it's just funny. So welcome everybody. So I picked out some colours and I'm going to start doing these flowers. So I'm going to start off with the lily first. Now for the lily, oh, I'm so sorry, Ashley. Yay, Caroline! I'm glad you can join in live and I'm in top chat party. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm terrible, Auntie Cat. Now, just before I go any further, can you all tell me if my sound is all right? I've got it where it should be. It's going all the way to virtually the end of the bar for sound, so it's hitting up not far off the red bit. So can you please tell me that you can all hear me loud and clear? If that is okay, please, just before I get started. Look what came today. And I love it. Oh, Emma, it's good for you. That's belting. Belting, belting. I think if these are already sharp, I might need this on number 4. You can hear me good. That is fantastico. This sharpener is ace. Ace balls. Oh, did I? Oh, well, that's even better, Caroline. I'll say it that way then. Everyone, I say people's name funny and then it sticks anyway. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Sherry. Hi, everyone coming in. So I'm just going to go through what I'm using and I'll show you the type of lily I'm doing because these ones I did draw from reference. So bear with me 1 secondo. So this is the lily I'm going to be doing on this one here. So we're going to get on with it because I've got to finish it. So how is everyone? How's everyone's weekend been? I hope you've all had a lovely, lovely weekend. Sorry, I need to tell you what I'm using, don't I? That would be extremely helpful. So today to produce this lily, we're doing lemon yellow, peony pink, pink macaron, plum purple, and my favourite, eggplant purple. So let's get on with it. And I found out how nice ARTEZA white goes on this paper as well. It's not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Let me just get my picture up. Okie dokie dokie. So up towards the middle is this lovely yellow lemon yellow, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Emma's got a tree down. One of our friends has put their tree up today. I was like, wow. Wow. But I do normally like putting my tree up. I must admit. But last year it was, we put it up quite late because we ended up going away in the November just for a weekend. So it'll probably go up early this year. I'm just paranoid that my pup will think, woohoo, a chew toy. Hi Robin, how are you? Welcome. So I'm just using the ARTEZA white here. And the white is not too shabby on this paper whatsoever. Okay, I'm just going to get this. Once I get the better zoom in, Anna. Oh, brilliant. Glad you're doing okay. Let's just get this zoomed in. I feel like my camera's all off center, like someone's played with my camera. No doubt they have. Just feels like I'm not where I normally am. So this is the little root vein that goes in, I'm assuming. Well, I'm hoping that that doesn't go all the way up to there. He will leave it alone. He probably will. And then I'm just going to do a few flicks of this like that up there. Okay, and I'm pressed on hard for them bits. When I start to colour from real pictures, I go funnily quiet. So, unless I start laughing like the last stream, and then I start getting my concentrating head on. Oh, Robin, have you done your review today? I'm going to have to check it out. Which one did you get? Don't know why I've missed out fruit punch as well. That's supposed to be in this combo. So, fruit punch is going all here. It's going off up into the edge here slightly. I just found out besides Sean Connery and Alex Trebek died, was famous game show host of Jeopardy. Oh, I know, it's a shame, isn't it, Sherry? My heart goes out to all the families. Ordered my little girl a copy of The Colour in Heaven Cutesy Christmas special. She wants to do a colour along with me. Oh, love it. That is so cute. I got all my girls I got Freya the Christmas one last year, and my other daughter the Alice in Wonderland one. They loved it, absolutely loved it. I'm just going in between now with Peony Pink. I'm not going all the way to the edge. Need to keep the edge free. That's going to have some white on it. And then Pink Macaron. And that's going to go in the very edge here. I need to get my Holbein white out. Oh no, Dawn. Well, it saves you a job this year, but aren't men so flaming lazy? It's so annoying. Yes, to get things done, and nothing ever gets done. So although the Holbein, sorry, the ARTEZA white is alright, it's not taking out that black line like I want it to. So let me just get it out. No problem, Ashley. You can pop all you like. Well, my secret's out that I've got my Loomies. Let me try this out in this Tigal, see what happens. Turn it to number 1. It might not be so... Ooh! The white Holbein likes the Tigal sharpen. No, it doesn't. It's broke again. I have messaged the art supplier who does this pencil. I can't wait to get started doing snow. It's going to be so fun. We will do, Kat. Thank you very much, honey. So I'm just going to go in with the white Holbein, which takes out the black line as much as we can. But if you've got ARTEZA white, that'll do it. I'm just a bit of a, how's the best way to term it? It's like an OCD thing that I need to get rid of it if that's my plan. So then I just want to bring that peony pink, no, not peony pink, pink macaron. So yeah, it feels 2 seconds ago since I took our tree down, and it takes me about 2 hours or 3 hours to put my tree up. So, but I do enjoy doing it, so mine will be up soon, and then I'll put pictures on. Okay, so back to the start again with lemon yellow. And then the ARTEZA white. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've had my tea and I feel like I'm all throaty. It's very bizarre. And then the fruit punch. Yeah, was the bright hot pink. And that's just filling in some of the gaps that's left behind. I really love the Colouring Heavens ones this time for Christmas. It's really good. Last year was quite traditional, And this year it's come out quite, this is the plum purple. I'm just going to put this line back in. This time it's come out really like bubbly Christmas, like fantasy characters. I really love it. And the mouse section, all them little cute mice. So then we want peony pink. And that's just for these areas here. And then back with pink macaron. Jingle shells bell. And I sung Jingle Bells the other week and I couldn't get it out of my head. All night I was like, no! So this is eggplant and I'm just reinforcing that bit there in the middle. But then I'm going to put the dots in. So I'm just going to put some little lines in here. And then there's dots. Random. All over. This part of the plant. Do you know what I found doing this? I really, really, really wanted a hot, a bright pink. And it was really, really frustrating me that in the Arteza set there wasn't really in your face. Like I know Prisma's got a really good hot pink. But this one didn't, and it was really frustrating. And why does it look so blurry on my screen? You've got two on the go, Emma. Joanna Basford's Christmas and the other from the Beauty of Horror. Ooh, mine's coming in a few weeks. It'll be, I think it said the first week of December. I think. So at least it'll be for December. That's the main thing. Just going to use. This is not even an Arteza pencil. It's the Midnight from the Arteza set. But I just wanted to grab it quick because it was really sharp. And I just bringing in some detail down here. So this is not out of the Arteza set, but you can use the Arteza black. But it's just nice and sharp and sat there looking at me. So I thought, oh, I'll borrow that. You've got a second copy of Worlds Within Worlds. Nice. You can definitely never have enough Kirby. So let me just zoom out to that. I just want to have a look what that looks like zoomed out because, yeah, that's much better. It looks really blurry when I go close up. I seriously need a new camera because this one is getting on my nerves. Okay, so we're going to go down here for this one. Not go in there. This is lemon yellow. Your football team are sucking it right now. Sherry, what does that mean? Are they not playing very well? Or they're getting really beat, as they call it. So I'll just grab this eggplant and put the vein in. And then just put some in with this plum purple. Just not very delicate with flowers, me, so I'm hoping that getting to the end of these flowers, I'll become a bit of a flower pro. Little Dink made an appearance. Yes, he did. He's just sat there now, like chilling out on me. Now he's done his duties and retired, and he just comes back every now and again for a bit of a play. So this time I'm not going to run the ARTEZA pencil up because I want to use the Holbein. This is Holbein Soft White. We're just using it to take out the black line. It's a very funny looking lily, this, I know, but kind of was trying to do it half bloomed, half not. So then next up we're using fruit punch. Oh, I've got a thingy today. I got a pencil case. Can you all tell me if you got a 160 slot pencil case? I've put all my Black Widows in it. Have you either done them in tin order, or have you done them in colour order? And then I'll tell you what I've done with mine, because I was in two minds and I couldn't decide which was the right or wrong way of doing it. So can you tell me if you've pencil cased yours up, or if you haven't yet and you was to get a pencil case, how would you have done your pencil case? And this is fruit punch. And then peony pink. You have yours in tin order. They're in colour order, all the sets together. Colour chart order. Colour chart order, Ashley, is that have they done that all with all the sets open? So like I've mixed mine, so I've got all the greens from all the sets, including the Monarch, and I've put them all together like this. I'll show you. It's just that my drawer does not like my case. So let me zoom out. And I wasn't sure if Ashley, the colour chart order, is it like the whole of the sets put into one big order? If it is, will you send it me, then I can rearrange them. So they're all my greys. The skin tone sets, the monarchs and everything are all in. Then I did all the greens, then all the blues, greens to blues. I've not got the ARTEZA ones, and then blue to pink, and then pink to peach, peach to browns. This is just one off Amazon, and then browns to oranges, oranges to yellows. That's how I did it. This one was just a cheap one off Amazon. I think it was 16 quid. So that's what I've done with mine. So I just need to get one more. I need to get one for my ARTEZA pencils. And then I need to get a big one so I can do all my Derwents and put all them in. But I'll need another big one like this for them. Because I've got 272 sets. I might need the 221 actually for that one. Yes, shell each share in colour chart. Oh, will you send it me, Ashley? Please, and thank you very much. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I feel like really, my throat feels really cloggy. It must be the potatoes I've had for tea. Pink macaron, all at the top. And blend that in with the white Holbein in a second. But do they hold 3 pencils together, Ashley? See, I'm not a big fan of clump. I like the individual slots for the pencils. I'm just funny like that. I get a bit. If I slide one pencil out and then they all slide out, it'll do my treeing. And then back to, I keep getting these two mixed up, pink macaron. I'll blend that out with the Holbein. I hope I didn't put people off laughing my head off the other night. Peony pink. I must have been in extreme need of laughter last stream. I think coupled with the excitement of the Loomies. Back in with fruit punch. And put these lines back in. And then like the eggplant, just put a light line in there. Lemon yellow. No problem, Sherry. Yeah, that's because I saw a few on Amazon. I was like, oh, I love that case. But then when I looked on the pictures, they were all clumps. They were clumped together, and I can't stand that. I'm just going to pull in some of that ARTEZA white. Going into alert mode as I need to zoom a friend. No problem. Zoom away. So I want to put some lines in here. I think it's become a quiet time now on a Sunday. It used to be a really good time on a Sunday, but now I've gone later. It must be like a bad and not the best time. So eggplant, I'll put these spots in. And I'm trying to not be uniform, but for some reason I'm ending up putting them in a pattern. I don't really want a pattern. I'll do that. And then Mr. Black Widow is coming out of retirement again. I just like how sharp he is, so I'm just borrowing him for little flecks of dark in the base of the petal. Ooh, thank you very much, Ashley. You are a little star. I'm going to go and do this one. Soft Holbein white here. So I'm hoping, I have spoke to Jackson's Art Supplies about this pencil, and I've told them that it's broke in different places. So if it was my pencil sharpener, I think it would have just kept breaking at the point of sharpening, but it was breaking like down the stem. So when I was sharpening it, I was pulling chunks out, wasn't I? And I mean, it's like at halfway down now, this pencil. So just pull a bit of that out there just to so it blends with the next colour. I was so impressed with myself the other night. We had drinks on Friday night. Is it like a stargazer lily shell? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Let me have a look what it's called. It doesn't say. I just saw that picture and thought, I just put lilies in. And I saw that picture and sorry, it's just literally a bouquet of flowers. So I'm not too sure, it could be. Is that if that's what they look like? Is it looking very realistic? I'm getting a bit frustrated with it because it's like I wanted a hotter pink for that middle and I haven't got one in the ARTEZA set. Well, this I would say is the hottest pink, which is fruit punch, but I wanted a really umphy one, but we've got to make do with what we've got. So in with the lemon yellow. I've got to turn. Sorry, I've got to turn you all. I've not zoomed back in. Is it easier to see it zoomed out, or would you need me to zoom in? So I don't mind either. I will do either. And then just sharpen fruit punch. Go. I've just totally used the wrong pencil there. I know I've got to get my head in for my exams. I've got exams in December, so I've got to get my head down in revision now for the next couple of weeks. But I'll still do my streams, but I might be a bit quiet everywhere else. So then ARTEZA white here. Zoomed in. Okay, I'll zoom in. So long as it's not too blurry for you when I'm all zooming in, I don't mind at all. It just looks, when I zoom in on the camera there, it just looks quite a little bit pixely, but it could be my screen. If it looks good your side, I'm happy with that. So I was meant to be using this one, I went the wrong colour. Then fruit punch. Just up to that middle section. Yeah, and when I put my haul video on, I was extremely excited. And I do, well, I'm not going to apologise for the excitement because I think anyone who gets a set of Loomies would be that excited. So I really showed my excitement on that video. Even Sammy was mentioning it in a stream the other day. And she was like, my excitement was the same as her reaction when she got her Loomis. So I thought, woohoo, at least I wasn't on my own in that excitement pool because I was so excited. Pink macaron. So excited like you would not believe. I was on the phone to my friend as I got them and I was in the car and I was undoing the cellophane in the car. Because I was like, oh, I can't believe I own a pair of these. Fruit punch. Just for this bit. And I cannot believe that ARTEZA have actually seen this. My auntie posted the video on their site. And they've actually commented on how lovely they think it is and can't wait to see it finished. And the artwork and everything's lovely. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh, just flung the white pencil. Hi, Jane. Oh, he called me Smelly Belly. Smelly Belly Shelley. I do apologise for that. I'm going to have to go and get a drink, I think. I've had gammon and roast potatoes for my tea, and it's like it's stuck. And back again for the second layer. Yes, them extremely high quality, very expensive, amazing material underpants. They they are fantastic. Them loomy underpants. Thing that cracked me up. It was like I seen as soon as the cockerel came into the thing and I saw the underpants and the cockerel, that did me. And then Sherry said, "What are we all talking about? Underpants and cockerel?" And that just the way she worded it in that sentence was like the cockerel was in the pants. It was just it did me in. That was it. It was done for then. And then I think Aspie was the same. She came in and said the same. Well, that was it. I was off again. I couldn't help it then. I was gone at one point. I just thought it was amazing that stream the other day. It was so good. Well, it probably scared a lot of people away. Hi Lou. Hi Tammy. How are you? Good day. Good day, mate. Do you say mate, mate? Or do you say I don't even know. What do you say? Good day. Good day, pal, mate. Do you know when I used to watch Home and Away all the time? I used to love Home and Away. This is eggplant. I used to absolutely love it, and my favourite character was Alf, and I just loved how he talked. And when he puts his, when one of the characters go missing and he puts his bright orange things on, put go finding them. Oh, bless him. So I'm just going to put the dots in. In fact, I just need to darken up some of these bits here. Am I still in frame? Yeah. G'day, mate. That's it. Not that I can speak Australian whatsoever. I'm going to have to keep sharpening this every time I need to do these dots. And I think next time I might. I don't have any purple paint. I was just thinking, could I put some paint on rather than the dots, because this one's sliding, you know, because I put so many layers of the colours on underneath. In fact, I've got an idea to darken them up. Hello, Kelly. How are you? How's your mum? She doing okay? I'm going to get little Midnight out from my Black Widow set. And I'm just going to go over. It's so dinky, this pencil, but it's my little pal. Because the purple's still under, it's not coming out too dark, but it's making the dots stand out far better. So you might not be able to see because the pencil's so small. But if you need to do it, you can do it with the ARTEZA white, but I'm just doing it because he's here and he's coming out of retirement for a second. I'm doing very well, thank you. My husband's having a bit of a downward thing from COVID. It's affecting his blood pressure for some reason, and he's been to the GP and they've said that it's his body fighting the effects of COVID, like the after effects. So he's still fighting it off, even though he's not contagious and spreading it. He's still fighting it off. So he's having to have another couple of weeks off work because it's popped some of his blood vessels in his eye. So he's got quite vampirish looking eyes at the minute. So I keep looking at him and laughing. He's like, stop laughing, it's not funny. But it was actually when we was in the car park picking up my Lumi pencils, and he turned around and looked at me and I went, oh my gosh, what have you done to your eye? And it was full on. It must have just done it because it looked like a big like bubble of blood at the side of his iris. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he went, what? I went, look at the state of your eye. And he went, what, Aunt? There's nothing wrong with me. I went, there is. Look in that mirror. And he looked at me and he went, oh my God. And I went, I know. He said, I didn't even feel anything. And it was horrible and for days. But now it's kind of like, it's like spread across the whole of his eye. But the doctor said it's just evaporating back into the body. Or into the eye, should I say. But it was scary when it first happened. It just went pop. I'll do this side, so lemon yellow. So that was a bit scary, but yeah, they've said that he could have these after effects, tiredness, blood pressure, fatigue, the chest. It's like we walked to school and it's only 10 minutes down the road and we took the dogs with us and it was pumping with sweat. I swear I thought I was going to have a heart attack. So I took my big dog off him because I've got a giant schnauzer and a miniature schnauzer. And my giant schnauzer is like 45 kilograms. He's really big. So I took him off him and gave him the miniature dog, which is like, it's about 6 kilograms. Because he couldn't walk him, and his face was wet through, and he's at it, my chest is killing me. I thought, oh my gosh, he's going to end up having a heart attack. So that was that. So COVID's not been very pleasant. I think me and the kids have been lucky we didn't catch it, and touch wood, you know, we're lucky enough to stay away from it. But on a positive note, this area's numbers are coming back down. That's what we want. So what's everyone's plans for the week? Have they got any new artist books coming? What have they ordered for Christmas colouring? Have you already got books in? What's your plans? Are you having a good mooch round? I was having a good look on Etsy last night to see if there was any artists bringing anything out for Christmas. And I fell asleep and dropped the phone on my face, which then woke me back up with quite a startled moment of what the heck just happened. So that wasn't cool. This is the ARTEZA white. Okay, and then plum purple for the next. Are they vein? I don't even know what we call these, like veins or yeah, we're gonna go with veins in the flowers because I'm assuming that's what they are. Colouring Heavy single issue due to arrive this week and ordered the books on Amazon. See, I did see a few books. One was really nice, but then it didn't show any of the pictures inside, and I'm funny. I like to know what they look like inside before I buy them. I ended up making them too thick. So then fruit punch. So I didn't get it because it just showed the front and the back of the book. So I'm like, But I did order the Beauty of Horror Christmas one because we all know that I love all things ghosts and ghouls. So for me, I experience all that all year round. Peony pink. So for me, it's not over. So if you've got anything you want to post it in the group from Halloween. And same with Emma's group. Emma's is Halloween based, well, a horror based colouring group. So if you've got anything left from Halloween that you want to still post, feel free to post it in my group or Emma's group. I should love to see your work. And this is pink macaron. We had some macarons the other day. They were so nice. I'm waiting on the new ocean book from Mystic Art Mirrors. That just reminds me, I did buy a book at about, I don't know what time I bought the books on Amazon, I just remembered. Because I bought them last night and it said I'll get delivered today. And if any of you was watching Sammy's stream, that should give you a big clue as to what book I bought. Brownie points to anyone that guesses which book I bought if he was watching Sammy's stream. You're on a book ban. Or Doodle Invasion, a Kirby book. Colour My Sketch book and the Hannah Carl Zone postcards. I've got a Colour My Sketch book. Which one did you get? I'll show you which one I have of them. I'll laugh if you got the same one because we can do a body colour. Whoops. Knocking my soap and glory off. I have Colour My Sketchbook Wild, Ashley. Which one did you get? Which one? Well, my husband come upstairs and seen all the stuff out because I've just been doing my colouring book and art supply, so everything's out because I've recorded everything, need to put it all back. And he's like, how much stuff have you got? I went, oh, I've had half of that ages. I said, I've just pulled it all out, I'm just organising it. He's like, all right. He said, that's a lot of stuff. That was it all going back to? And I'm like, oh, it's all got its place, and it's not, because I'm like, where am I going to put all this stuff? Oh, you might have got the first one. Peony pink. Do you know why I'm getting confused? Because with these two pencils, because pink macaron and peony pink. So the barrels, this looks lighter and this is darker, but on the actual leads, this one is darker and that one's lighter. So that's why I keep getting, when I pick them up, I keep going for the wrong one because it's not. This is the actual lightest of the pink and it's driving me a bit potty. And then pink macaron on the edge. Yes, Louise! Brownie points goes to Louise. Yes, I did. I ordered that one. But the Oceans book, I just don't know if I want it. I just keep looking at it and I think, I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's a bit of me or not. And I've bought one of her single PDFs before. And I've not brought myself to draw it. I don't know what it is. And I love it and I love seeing everyone's work in it, but I don't know what it is as to why I'm not drawn to doing a work. I don't know. And sometimes I think, because it's recent and it's new, should I buy it? But then I think, would I be colouring in it? Or should I buy it and I might fall in love with it when I get it? I don't know. But it is a lovely book and loads of people are getting it. But I just think, is it a Shelley book or is it not? Hello, Wendy. How are you? So then I'm going back in with my little midnight from my ARTEZA set. He's loving being out of retirement. So that's good. Just for a minute. These Black Widows are a bit harder than ARTEZA, so they're actually travelling, actually going into the ARTEZA colours well. Hi Grace, how are you? I'm more controlled tonight. I'm not laughing my head off. I showed my husband video. He went, Michelle, you're like uncontrollably laughing. I went, I know. Oh well, it was such a good laugh. I loved it. That's looking good. Okay, so let's do this one. So lemon yellow. No problem, Wendy. You're not late. You come whenever you want, honey. Oh, do you know, I love Strictly normally. I've been watching it year on year on year, and I loved it when, oh, I forgot his name. It's from Emmerdale, isn't it? His actual real life name, because you know him as the soap name. Um, I loved it watching them last year. There was quite a few I loved last year, but this year I'm a bit like, mate. Apart from the comedian guy with the long grey hair, he looks like he's doing well. Eggplant for the vein, but we'll only see a bit of it. Actually, going to do all the veins in this one. that colour. Let's see if it makes a difference. And then going in with the Holbein soft white. Don't know what I'm going to do if I run out of this pencil. I'm trying to decide on my next pick. It's either one from Hannah Calzone Midnight Masquerade or one from Cute and Creepy. Well, you know my answer to that, Louise. You know which one I'll say. Cute and Creepy all the way. I absolutely adore that book this time. Adore it. He is really good, isn't he? That's it, Bill. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Did you not see me colouring that? You was on when I was colouring it. I'm sure of it the other on my last stream. Okay, and then just this bit here is plum purple. Just trying this one a little bit different. And then fruit punch. Oh, Wendy's put a cute and creepy away. Oh, oh yes, that's a good one. Oh, man won't be going away. I just love it. Love, love, love it. Then next up will be pink, peony pink. I just love Halloween too much though. But our paranormal team were all the same. We all sit watching horrors at Christmas as well. This is pink macaron. And then this side, I'm just going to put a layer of pink here. I'm just doing that quite dark just to emphasize the curl of the flower. And then fruit punch. Tell you what, me and my husband watched last night and I absolutely loved it, The Invisible Man. It was so good. Anna worked it out. Anna was on the edge of my seat. And later said to me, Shell, I've not seen you on edge of your seat for ages watching a film. I went, no, because none have been as good as this for ages. It was so good. It was so good. I can hear someone coming up the stairs. What? So then I'm going to put some little conflicts with the eggplant in. Oh no, I just wished I had time for all the books that I loved. I just don't, and I need to sit and think about my study at the minute as well, because I've got these exams in December and I have to pass. Have to pass, so I've got to get my head down with that now. So with the eggplant purple, we're just going to put the spots in with this first. And then I'll go over it with Midnight. Oh, I've got the mermaid one as well. Do you know, Grace, it was on Amazon that on offer for really cheap when he just before she brought the Cute and Creepy out. It was on offer for really cheap, so it'd be a good idea to have a look, see if it's still at a good price. Because if it is, winner winner chicken dinner in it. And then Midnight and just go over them spots just to deepen them up. And Black Widow go over the top of ARTEZA pencils really well. Just in case anybody wanted to know. Oh, yeah, Wendy, I would wrap it all up in Halloween wrapping and then unwrap it again. Make it feel like it's new. I'm just trying to think what the next one is because I'm going to do my stream. I'm going to do that one as part of, on Thursday's part of Shannon's hashtag. The Colourist Give Back 2020. So that'll be on Thursday stream. That'll be something that I love to colour and it'll be a pencil that I love to use. But I'm also going to make the picture that I choose is going to be something that relates to my family and what we love in the family. So that's what Thursday night stream will be about. So that's why I'm trying to get as much of this one done as we possibly can. So this is the pollen. I'm going to colour all these orange. And then I'm going to give it like an orange base down here, just like where all the pollen is at the bottom. And that's just blood orange. This is a orange I've took out for the next flower, but I just thought, oh, I'll just use that white here. And then I'm just going to put little flicks in it with Midnight just to make it look like it's fluffy, if that's the right word. Oh, it really is. It really is. Hi, Kirsty. Lurk away, honey, lurk away. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next flower because I'm trying to keep going tonight, which will be this big one. And I have no idea what it's called. Yes, I do. It's a balloon flower. I forgot. And it just popped in my head then. It's a balloon flower. Ooh. Thank you, Wendy. Ahoy, Groon! How are you? So all the centre of this flower is going to be white. So this is the ARTEZA white. I'm going to fan that out. And this is quite a veiny looking petal. So that's the effect I'm going to go for. So I'm putting the ARTEZA all over the base of this one. I'm not being particularly neat about it because it's going to be blended in anyway. But right in the centre I need Holbein white, because where these bobbly bits are here, it's really white. Okay, and then we're moving on to lavender. In fact, I need to put white here. White here. That's on the underside. And then I need to put white all here. This is just my highlights. And then just a little bit here. So everywhere where the highlight or the light would touch, hit the petal. That's where I'm going to put the highlight. How are you, Groon? How have you been? Hope you've had a lovely weekend. And you're ready and fresh for the week ahead. I'm not at all. Got uniforms to wash. Only the white shirts, but still. I forget about the white shirts or the uniforms, and I just literally put everything else in, and then I go, oh, I've not washed them white shirts. So now all them are in, I'm going to use lavender, and I'm just literally going to flick it through this bit of the white here, and just need to get some tracing paper because I don't want to rub off the ones that I've already done. I'm going to flick these here. There's only going to be 3 pencils on this altogether. I'll just why I do this flicky bit. So this is lavender. I think I have said that. Did you do the same? But I just said, oh, I'll sort it out when I've done my stream. I'm terrible for it with the white shirts. I forget every time. Terrible. So I don't know if you've heard of a balloon flower, but that's what this is. Probably I've made it a little bit more fancier than it actually does look in real life. But if you're good with your flowers, then it will look even more like it in a second. So now where I've flicked all them, what I'm going to do, I'm going to scumble in this next layer. And I'm going to go over the ARTEZA white because I don't want it to actually look white. So I'm going over the top of it, but I want them areas to look lighter than the rest of it. So that's why I put the white underneath. Hi Susan, how are you? I hope you've been enjoying all the Halloweeny stuff. And I was watching a really good UFO program today on Blaze. The channel Blaze on Sky's got some really good ghosty UFO stuff. So I hope you've had a lovely Halloween watching all that stuff. And I hope you're feeling better. So it's taking the whole lavender over all of that area now. and the white bits we've done here. My stomach sounds like there's a monster inside it. So scumbling again. It's covering it all up. So is there anybody else taking part? What hashtags is anyone done already for November? Is anyone running any hashtags? And you want to let us know in the chat, let us know. That would be very cool. You'll see me, I'm still in frame, aren't I? So all this is doing is giving it texture, the different coloured areas from the white bits I've put in. But I'm not scumbling over that bit where I've flicked because I need that to look like that there at the bottom, because that's what the flower looks like itself. And colour over these flipped over bits. I don't know why you bent every single petal over as well. The boys had to wear jackets and ties. There was a time or two they had Febreze on, then washed on Monday night. That is such a good idea, Wendy. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I end up freshening them up again on a Friday, and they're wearing them on Friday all fresh, and they're not even dirty. But I'll have to get them done when I go down, because I didn't freshen them up Friday this week, so they definitely need to be put in. And I'm going to make dinners tonight because I'm always on the last minute in the morning. So I'm going to have a go at making dinners at night and see if not having them dinners makes, how much of an improvement it makes, should I say. Just need to sharpen this again. So and if anyone knows of any colour-a-thons or anything happening, give us a shout out. And hello to anyone lurking, watching and listening in the background. Thank you for being here. So now I've done that, I'm just going to pull the picture up. I'll show you what a balloon flower is if you haven't seen one before. So this is a balloon flower, if you haven't seen one before. And they're just quite a veiny flower. So I'm just going to use that to work off. I'm going to use these veins we've already got in. They're going to come right down here. So I'm keeping my pencils pretty sharp for this. And we have one main one that runs up the middle. And the tips there, so I want to make sure I kind of go with the shape of the petal. And then coming off that, kind of like other veins. They're not straight. to make sure I keep my pencil tip sharp for this, or else they'll go too fat and then they won't look right. And you kind of just vein it off, kind of make it look like don't know if you can make out what I'm actually doing. Hopefully you can see it. What I'm going to do to just deepen it up, I'm going to use my little teeny tiny midnight. I'm just going to reinforce deeper lines. I'm not pressing on too hard because I don't want it to look jet black. It's just to help the veins stand out. Like if I had a purple gel pen, that's probably what I would use at this point. It's looking a bit better. Let's put in your own little patterning now. Kind of started it off from the picture and then carrying it on from there. That's one petal done. I'm going to keep turning because I like to keep it, I want that petal in front of me. Go pull that straight into the middle as well. Hi Marilyn, how are you? We're not in fits of laughter tonight. We're just having a chilled Sunday night stream. There's no underpants and cockles tonight. Oh, thank you very much, Sherry. Just keep turning my pencil so it keeps my point a little bit longer. I'm trying to keep these looking natural. And it sometimes makes me a little bit quiet. And these edges here, I'm just going to darken them up. just the very edge that is looking whiter. And then let's get this little dude, sharpen him up a little bit. Oh, every time I sharpen him, I feel like I'm sharpening a little bit more off his retirement. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you? Oh, have you been lurking? No worries, honey. It's just a very chilled colouring channel on a Sunday. It's like that last day of the weekend and you've done everything and then you're just chilling. And concentrating. And when I concentrate, I can't help but I go too quiet. It's because I'm concentrating that I go quiet. So I do apologise if I'm going a bit too quiet. I got some new pens. Did anyone see my hauls video? No problem, go iron away. I need to do that, Emma. I found these new pens by Stedler, but the calligraphy lettering pens, but you can push the nibs together and make them, you know, a bit like them chameleon pens. Oh, so good. So there was my good little buy that I got this week as well. There's my luminance. So this flower's really looking good. I'm gonna have that on that angle there. It's gonna pull me out of frame though. I am. I just can't wait to have a go at them. But I ordered the Tagal sharpener today because I know that that gives you a really good small point, but without taking too much off the pencil. So I'm going to use that to sharpen my luminance with. It's just using it tonight to have a go at it. Because I'm terrified. I'm not touching them with my swordfish sharpener. That is a definite. So back with the royal purple. So this one is going to come round and then up. And then we're going to have another one coming up here. And then another one coming round there. Oh, is it on sale, Marilyn? Oh gosh, everyone get to Amazon quick. Second copies are a must. Enable train. Choo choo. So keeping it sharp again. It's the most veiniest flower I've ever seen. I'm not good with flowers, you see, so I don't know. Wendy, I'm sorry. I don't do them very often. I don't do them every month. So that's my excuse. I do them, and when I do them, I have loads. because I just rather build it up, you know, than do loads of little ones. So I'm just going to colour this tip bit here. I actually got my cards out. This is what I was saying the other on Friday night. I was having a drink, and as I was having a drink, and I thought, oh, I'll get my oracle cards out because I haven't used them in a long time, and I should really to say that I believe in all that stuff. And so I thought, oh, I'll get them out. And I only gave my friend a reading and was spot on from them, and I was just like, oh, but it scares me, and I pulled myself away from it a little bit because I think, how do I know this information? But it just comes in my head, and I tell them. And I know everyone is probably not a believer of the spiritual world, and you know that we move on to heaven and all that stuff, but I am a believer of the universe, and I believe that we have more than one life and stuff like that. We just know too much. Like, I was pulling through what he showed to me as a grandfather, so I knew straight away it was a grandfather, and I told her that, and I told her his name, and I don't know anything about her granddad, his name or anything. She was a lady I know from dance, and I just thought, how the heck did I know that? But I could hear him shouting his name, and I just said it to her, and she was like, that's my granddad. That's my granddad's name. And I was just like, oh, I told her loads of stuff from these cards, and I felt so proud of myself. I was like, I've not done it for ages. And I thought, I wonder if they won't even come anymore. So I really enjoyed doing my cards. It was so good. I just feel connected to him, felt like I had to do it. They were having a buy two get three sale on boots and things. Pamela's passion for pencils mentioned it yesterday. On Amazon, Marilyn, they're doing a 3 for 2. Oh, well, everyone needs to get down and buy these books. Go to Amazon. At least it's not just me who's enabling the Marilyn. So let's turn it a bit more. I need it facing that way. Sharpen again. There'll be nothing left of this royal purple when I've done. So starting from the middle. Need to make it better in frame than that. Needs to be in the middle. Oh, I'm going to go and have a look. Not right now, obviously, but they're very crumbly, these ARTEZA today. Another one coming up there like that. And instead of using that, I'm going to have a go at just using this. This pencil's a lot thinner and finer. And then let's see if I can go over it with it. Oh, do you know, it had been, I think, a good 6 months since I picked up my cards, and I just had them on video chat, and I just felt the urge I needed to do it. So there was two of them, two friends, and I was just like, right, who's having a reading? They were like, ooh, it just happened. So I might have to have another go sometime. But I think it's because I had some wine as well and I'd relaxed and I wasn't shutting it off in any way. At least I think that's probably why. But I love a good card reading. You never know, Emma or Wendy might just message you one day and say, come on, let's have a go at these cards. But I need like people on video chat, so I can see them and hear the reactions. Because that's how I start hearing spirit then when I use my cards. If they don't show themselves to me straight away. But it's all that good teaching what Tony had us doing. I mean, I was developing beforehand, but since then most of my developments come from Tony. I'm also a Reiki healer as well. So turn this one this way. And then last on this side. Like that. Yeah. Does that mean you do face to face, Emma? Yeah, I love a good walk with spirit in the mind. And I had the best night's sleep after, and I've not been sleeping proper these last couple of weeks, and I had the best night's sleep. You wouldn't believe how good that sleep was. Okay, I'll just bring this back in here. Hi, Nana. No problem. Lurk and swatch. That'll be me when my Ruby Charms book comes. Got my post-it stickers that our lovely Sammy told us all to get. And I hadn't seen inside the book, and when Sammy showed us, I was like, oh, how cool is that? Virtually every pencil set in there. And I thought, that is ace, because then I could just have that one book for all my pencils. So I've ordered the book, ordered the post-its. So that'll be my job when that comes. It's only coming on Tuesday. So in between my revision, I might chill my brain out from Excel and ethical principles of accounting with a bit of swatching. But me and Excel are just not gelling at the minute. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to work the petals around the edges and darken them up where we need to. I do that around the whole petal, so here. Into that bit there. And this just deepens it up a little bit and gives it a bit more definition. And same under here. where the light's not hitting. Then I'm going to get my little trusty Midnight, or if you want to use the black, Noir Black from the ARTEZA set. I'm just using this just because he's here and it's handy. And just putting the shadow underneath the lip of that petal. And then it'll start standing out then. Do you know what I'm really missing? Bingo. I'm really missing my bingo. I'm just going to reinforce this dark a bit here. Not pressing on too hard, it's just to give it a bit of texture. It would make you want more pencils. No, I know. It's terrible, isn't it? But I just want it. I just had to have it. At least I'll be in the know of what pencils I do need to get. Because there's some things like there's the Kohl Noir ones, and I think, do I need them? The Castle Arts, do I need them? Because at the minute, I love the Arteza, and I think the Arteza and the Black Widows are not much different to the Castle Arts, are they? So I just thought, do I really need them? Oh, what sets have you got that it doesn't have in, Wendy? I love finding out about new pencils. Just love it. And then I'm just going to shadow this bit here because this petal is over the top of this petal. I think I need to put a thing on the group. Let us know everyone's pencils. What do you all have? And see what comes out. Then that'll make a massive enable train because then everyone will want what pencils everyone's got. And I'm only using the Midnight pencil here because I love this Midnight for shadows. For me, it's just the right colour. And then just going around the edge. Xena colour. Oh. See, I don't have them. See, these are the colours people come across and you're like, oh, I might have some of them. Are they good? What colour, what pencils are they like, Wendy? Just going to put a tiny bit here. As though that as this petal is over the top of this one. And this one is over the top of this one. No, hopefully these are starting to look a bit realer now. Oops. I don't know why they keep sliding about like that. I'm trying my best to get these done. High Prismus, ARTEZAs, Black Widows, Monarchs. Both skins. Just added the 3 Black Devil sets to my Christmas list. Oh, lovely, Marilyn. Don't have all of the either, but great. So many blank sheets too for those. I know. See, I'm going to be like that when I fill the luminance bits in because I've only got, there's 20, I think I got 29 altogether. Um, of them ones. So I'm going to feel like that when I start colouring, going, oh, I'm going to need this one now and I'm going to need that one. And I won't be getting any more luminance for a long, long time. Because that took me a long time to save up for them. But I just had to have them. Yeah, she said there was a few, didn't she, on the at the back that was for other sets that might not be in that book. So that's she's done. It looks a really good book, and I like how they're not too big, the boxes for swatching either. They're just nice um little boxes, perfect for quick swatching. Because swatching takes so long, but I mean, it's good, but it does take a long time. So the last petal now. And hopefully I brought this this petal to life. Nope, not yet. I'm too scared. I'm excited to use them, but scared. Um, I need to swatch them all out first. And then I know what they're all like. Because Sammy gave me an essentials list which I got. So although I've seen what the portrait set looks like because I've seen swatches on YouTube, I'm not too sure the colours off Sammy's list. So I want to swatch them all out first. So let's see, that's over the top of that. So this one needs some shadow here. Oh, are they not good, Wendy? I've not even got them pencils at all. The only watercolour pencils I do have are the Derwent ones. And I haven't tried them so far. But I will do. But I have heard a few people mentioning now that they're not the best. So that's that one from afar. Just brighten that middle bit back up a bit. Of the Holbein soft white. Now let's have a see how this is looking. And then we're going to do a nice bright yellow one now. What time are we on? Oh, plenty time yet. So let's have a zoom out and have a look at this from a distance. I like doing this because it helps me gauge what I'm doing. Now I'm feeling these two look quite realistic and I'm not liking this one. It's too white, but I don't know if that's the camera. I'll just put some of this over, see if I can make it look a little bit less. It's too white. I'm thinking of investing in the Loomis portrait set as that's what I'm mainly colouring. Yeah, definitely need to, Lou. Definitely. And I'll give you Sammy's essential list if you want it as well. I'm just taking this over just to see if it'll kill a bit of that white. I'm using the brightest of pinks I've got because I know it won't go too bright because it's going over white, but it just seems a little bit too white that it's out of, it's just a bit too white. I think I might need to put some shadows in it as well. The book I wanted you listed your whips and what pencils you used. The open stock Wendy were the open stock Loomis were £2.99 from where I got them from. From Jack, I got them from Ken Bromley Arts, which is not far from me in the northwest. The book I wanted you listed your whips and what pencils you used. Which whip was that, Wendy? I did, yeah, Kirsty. But it's not as, it does have white edges, but it's so that's the picture I've just followed for that one. Um and that's the picture I followed for that one. But I need a hotter pink. I need a hot pink, but it's just frustrating with this one because it just doesn't look exactly how I want it. I'm just trying to think what I could use in the middle to warm it up. Let me just try something. Let me try this Venetian red. It'll hot pink it up in the middle. This is working. I just needed it to look a bit different there. It looked all to the same colour. How would have thought it that a bit of Venetian red had have brought a hot pink out? Yeah, I've heard that you just use them as pencils, Wendy. That'd be good. This one does look really realistic. Um, it's just this one wasn't, and it was annoying me. Hopefully it will now. I've got and put some of this colour in. It'll help it start looking a bit more broken up because it was looking it was looking all pink and it was frustrating me. Do you know, that's what I was looking for. But my fuchsia must be missing because that's what I was looking for before. And then I thought, oh, I've imagined it. But I thought I hadn't imagined it. But I must have lost it because I've emptied all my tub out here of the ones, because I always have this tub where I put everything in that I'm using at that point, and then I've got my other tub here, and that's what I was looking for before, because fuchsia's quite bright. It must have dropped out somewhere, but this is working. This is giving me a bit of a... Are you back, cat? Add a pale grey. The light pink wants to fade into the white more. It's weird because that white looks really bright on the camera. I can see what you're seeing on that screen and it looks really bright. But here, sat in front of me, this white bit here around the edge is actually pink. So it's weird how it does look really, really, really bright on the screen. Well, this is bringing some difference out in the centre, which is what I was after. And what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to use this as the shadow as well. I'm feeling much better with this now. It's giving it more oops. It's giving me that depth I wanted in the middle. I'm going to use this as the shadow bit. Still not 100% with it, but I hate wasting things I bought. If I throw it away, hubby would be, you don't need no more pencils. Yeah, I don't like wasting. It's like when my husband was in quarantine in his own bedroom with COVID. I bought him some pencils and a colouring book, which is still up there. And I said, if you don't use them pencils, I said, I'm going to sterilise them. I said, and even if it ruins them, I'm going to try it first. So I'm going to sterilise them and then I'm using them because they look pretty good pencils and they was only cheap off Amazon. Artworks ones they are. Oh, are you off work? Cat, you got stuff going on up there at Scotland as well? So then I'm just going to get this light pink again and come in between. And kind of break it up a bit more. This is much better now. much, much better. Oh, I'm sure you'll find some kind of routine, Louise, soon. I forget it's morning for you, Tammy. Sometimes when you're on stream, I'm like, gosh, it must be really early. Right, so let's see what I can put in there. I need to make a shadow for this side. Because this petal is behind here, and I think this will look better once I start putting this in. I don't understand why it's looking so white on there. If I knock this light out, and then maybe you can see how it's not as pink. Does that look a little less, or is it the other one that's doing it? This one is underneath this one. I think if I redid this flower again, I shouldn't have put the Holbein white all the way down to the bottom like I have been doing. I think I would think again with that one. So that's that one's over the top of that. I'm going to put a bit of a shadow here. That's a shadow there. And then same with this bit here. I'm just using the eggplant there. Yeah, I think that looks much better. Just try and make this a bit more pinker with the fruit punch. Sorry, I was getting a bit carried away with that then. Colouring Wendy. Oh, I'll find you. Oh, let me have a look. Colouring Wendy, I'll remember that. Oh, Lou, you've just got to do them when you can, hun. We'll still be there watching when you put them on. Sometimes I'm like that and I can't get them done, and like the next few weeks I'll be studying, so I'll not be doing anything outside of the streams. Because I won't be able to, because I've got to start putting my priorities first, unfortunately, and that's my degree, so I've got to do that. So I'll only be doing my live streams for November and part of December. That's why I've hurried getting all these videos on the last few days, because I know I've got to get my head down and get this Excel in my brain, because right now Excel is the it's really hard, and everyone keeps saying to me, once you get Excel in your head, it'll be fine and you'll get it done. And I'm thinking, I won't. Yeah, I like that. Oh, these are my favourite flowers. I think it's a stargazer lily. It probably is. I just picked it up off a bunch of flowers and thought, oh, I like that colour. But I'm a bit happier now I can get some of this white dulled down and fix because it was just too white. Way, way, way too white. Oh, oh thanks, Kat. Oh, go check. I'll check them out one day. I look forward to seeing everyone's colouring pictures. No problem. Go have your dinner. Hope you're having something nice, Sherry. Thank you for coming along. we, I think we are, Tammy. Yeah, I when I did mine, when did I put all my older ones up first and then posted all my um newer ones. Do you know what I find the hardest with Instagram is getting the right hashtags when you're posting your work because to get them seen, I think that's what I find hard. And I'm same with YouTube when I'm doing my YouTube videos. I'm like, what category are they better off going under? And then I don't know if I get it right or if I'm doing it wrong. Right, I'm much, much, much happier with that now because that looks nowhere near as bright as it did. LinkedIn. I thought LinkedIn was like a business thing. Let me just refresh my page. It's froze and come out of top chat. Right, so the next one is this one here. So I need to put that. I need to put these over here, and then I don't get them all messed up. I'm going to be doing this one here. This is the flower I'm doing it on. Oh, you see this one? So that's the one I'm doing it off now. So I'm going to need eggplant. Stay. So eggplant is just going to go all here. And I'm just going to flick a few lines out. Oh, I'm terrible at Tammy with them hashtags. I don't even know if I'm using good ones or, and then there's different ways because obviously there's the British way we spell colour with a U and then Americans spell it with a R with no U. And I'm like, oh, so I sit there and I remember that I've got to put this and I've got to put that. And I don't know how well I'm doing it. And then in with the plum purple. Oh, I need to zoom in. so you can see. It would be helpful, wouldn't it? So I'm terrible when it comes to that stuff. Am I keeping which ones? Because are you meaning my loomies, or my new loomies, or these ARTEZA? So then I need the ARTEZA white. I need to go in between here. I never knew that she posted all the current. Oh yeah, I get it. The hashtags people are putting up for the monthly ones. Yes. The three most important are adult colouring, and adult colouring book. Yeah, I think I use them on most of mine, Cat. So I'm all right. I'm doing all right then. Okay, so now we're moving on to sapphire yellow. And this is a gorgeous colour. I'm just going to start flashing it here now at the end. I'm actually doing well here. I'm not turning my page. Tammy's right. Take someone who knows and copy the hashtags there. Oh yeah, that is a good idea, Marilyn. That was a really good idea. I like that idea. Why didn't I never think of that? So I think what I might have to do, I might have to do an impromptu. I'll have a look when other streamers aren't streaming, and I might have to do the background because I might get most of these flowers done today. This is turmeric, so I've just used sapphire. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I just used sapphire yellow, and now I'm using turmeric yellow. And I love what putting yellow over purple does and makes it go that gorgeous, rich orange colour. And then I'm going to flash that in this way. Like that. And then with blood orange, I just want this really sharp. Hi Wilson, how are you? It's lovely to see you. I'm just going to do some little, this is just adding my own spin to the flower. So there we go, I'm happy with that. I'm just going to go around the very edge. Of the whole petal. Another thing that I recommend you do is at the artist, and usually love to see your interpretation on the page. You might get a comment or like from them. Yeah, that does work. I got a comment off Kirby and I was like, I did a party dance in the living room. I was literally dancing. It was so good. I was like, oh my gosh, Kirby's seen my picture. So yeah, I do second that with Kat. If you can try and get the artist in, if they're on Instagram, which majority of them are, that's good. And also Sakum's, uh, she actually commented on the bottles that I did, and I was like, oh my gosh! So definitely do try that out. So just back to turmeric yellow here. And then the pencils are rolling everywhere tonight. You some of that ARTEZA white back there. I think that looks lovely. When it comes to social media, I think we all have to do what we are comfortable with. Yeah, definitely, Wilson. Oh yeah, because I know a lot of our teachers, like the kids' teachers in our school, a lot of them just don't have it, do they? For that reason, they don't want to risk anything. And I know my friend is a teacher, and she's the same. She has a Facebook not public. It's completely closed. So this is turmeric. I've noticed in this 120 set, and I think I might have said this before, they've added the yellow on. So it used to be just turmeric, didn't it? And now it's turmeric yellow, and there's plum purple, what used to just be plum. And it's like, why have you elongated the names? It's easy when it's just one name. And so flick this in this way. And then blood orange. I'm just going to start off here and flick in. So did anyone start colouring this image yet, or printed it off, or are going to have a go at it? What teaching do you do, Tammy? What age range and what do you teach, or do you teach all subjects? See, I keep my personal Facebook separate. I do sometimes talk on it, but I don't add um, the colouring people to my personal one, unless I consider you a if I grow to become close friends with anyone within the my teeth won't stay in there. um, if I become really good friends with anyone from the colouring community, then yeah, I would. But I do tend to keep my personal profile separate to Michelle Arty because I have to log out to Michelle Arty because people ring me in the night as well. which is weird. Have to go every time for work. Hope you have a great day and night. Thanks for streaming, Shell. No problem. Thank you, Tammy, for coming along. Have a lovely day teaching the kiddos, and we'll see you soon. And then back in with turmeric. So these flowers I wanted to look as natural as I could get them, or as realistic as I could get them. Not like Luminous Pencils who makes up their names. Teach high school maths, science and Japanese. Wow. Hats off to you. Hats off to you there, because that would scare me. I'm thinking though, if I get through my level 3 accountancy, I'm going to go look into teaching level 2 accounts. But I'd be teaching adults. So that'd be alright. And I think my YouTube channel really helps with that as well, because talking to people like this on YouTube will help me communicate with people in a classroom, I suppose, won't it? Ah, it is. It's like, well, my chart in my old book, it's got all the other names in. So I'm just gonna, obviously, when I get this Ruby Charms book, I'll write all the new names in. I just think it's a bit daft. They just leave it the way it was. And I think they've changed. Is ivory now something else? Sure, ivory's a different colour now. See how crumbly this pencil is? They're not normally like this ARTEZA, but this is the first time I've cracked open the actual 120 set on this pencil, on this drawing, because I normally use, I've got a 72 set that I wanted to use all them first, but there's some colours that I wanted to use out of the 120 set, so normally I wouldn't have even opened it. But some of these pencils are a lot crumblier than they are in the other set. So whether they've changed the makeup of the pigment in the middle of the pencil, I don't know, but there is a bit of a difference. Oh, Wendy, I love WhatsApp. You can send all kinds on WhatsApp. And as well, everyone, where we're on the thing of groups and stuff, on my group, the free image. Sammy told us about this on Tuesday, about this free image that's on Christine Karen's website, and it's also on the Facebook page. Where have I even put it? Not knocked it off, have I? Let me find it 1 minute. Bear with me a second. Here it is. So, Sammy told us about the free image. It's on Christine Karen's Facebook group for reaching 3,000 subs. So I printed it off when she told us about it on Tuesday. So if you go to the group, you go onto Christine Karen's website, you can print this image off for free. Obviously, go on the Facebook page and thank Christine for the image. But I've coloured one half of it a few days ago, and I'm going to leave the other half, and I'm going to colour the rest of the hair in this copper colour, show you how I did it, but and then I'm going to do or attempt a really, really pale ginger skin, because I'm ginger and I have very pale pinky skin. So this will be what I'll be trialing my luminances on. So on my Facebook page, on Shellarty and Colouring Friends, and also on Shellarty Facebook page, I've put a post on. Now, this is going to be for Sunday the 15th of November. I can either do a normal live stream on here and colour this side and do the skin on here as my live stream. I can do it live on Facebook, or there's the we was going to do I was going to put Zoom on as an option, but Zoom only allow you to do a 40-minute slot and then it cuts you off. But the Facebook rooms, you can have up to 50 people in a Facebook room, all on video. So I would host it, and we could all be on video colouring this image. So that'll be on Sunday night, and I just need to know, comment option 1, 2 or 3. The first one is just my normal stream. The second one is Facebook Live, and the third one is Facebook Rooms. I think it still says Zoom at the minute, but I am going to change it to Facebook Rooms. So please go on that post, comment which option you would like, and that would come out which way I'm going to do this image on that Sunday. So please go over to either Shellarty per profile or Shellarty and Colouring Friends if you're in either. It doesn't matter if you vote on either. I just need to get a vote so I can get organised and get that post up if we're doing it. But I think it would be really cool if we could all do the Facebook rooms, because then I get to see other people and see who you all actually are, and colouring it together would be so much fun. I think Sammy was telling me Colouring Heaven's just done a big Zoom one. That was quite good. I didn't see it, but it'd be amazing to see everyone. So just let me know on either one which you would prefer, and that's what it'll be. And obviously if I'm doing something else, I won't be doing a live stream on YouTube if we choose one of the other options. But just sometimes I like putting it out there in the group and seeing what people want, because not everyone comes on YouTube, do they? So it'll just be nice for that. It is such a beautiful image, and she's amazing lady for letting us have that for free. So obviously I'm going to put all my work progress on the Facebook Christine Karen page, and whatever we decide to do on the night, I'll be showing all the images. If we do the video one where other people are on and colouring together, then obviously I'll do a little bit of a collage of all the pictures that were coloured that night. So that would be a fun idea if people want to get involved. I think I'm going to look into it, Wendy, but I can send you an actual invite to it once I've set it up. I just don't want to set it up if that's not what people want. So don't worry about that. I'll send you an invite, Wendy, if we actually do it. Because everyone that says or chooses that option, I'll send an invite to. So I think that would be a cool plan. So hopefully people see it, because I do know as well that Facebook keep changing all the time, so not everyone is seeing the posts I'm putting in the group or on my normal Shellarty, because they've now defaulted your notices to highlights on everybody. So unless you physically search that person, or go onto your notifications and actually change it to all notifications, then you're not actually seeing half the things that's being put on Facebook, which I think is wrong, really. Because I think if you're friends with people or you like a certain page and stuff, it should show you everything regardless. But apparently that's how Facebook keeps changing. So make sure that you've got Shellarty or Shellarty Colouring Friends if you are following any of the groups or my personal page. Just make sure your notifications are on all posts, and then at least you won't miss anything that I put on when it comes to competitions, because I think we're only about 30 people off 500, and I've got a competition giveaway for when we hit 500 members, and we're not far off that at all. So we could do the last little boost. I think we're in the home stretch to 500, but it would be good if we could get to 500 before Christmas. Oh, thanks for all them links, Kat. You're amazing. And there we go. I was wondering what I'd done with turmeric. She's a little star, our cat is. So then the middle, I'm just going to do this kind of scumbling technique. And then I'm going to fill in that was absinthe green. I just need a dark green. No, that's grey. I don't even know why I thought that was green then. It was far from green. So go spearmint green. Absinthe green. And then turmeric yellow. Let's have a look. We've not missed anything. Shell, I would interested to see if you found the difference between the two sets. I do, but that's just me. Wilson, I've just noticed that they're a bit crumblier, and some are a bit more waxier than they used to be. That is what I've found so far, but I haven't used all of them. But yeah, I've noticed a lot crumble. If you've noticed that, I've noticed a lot crumble, and some seem a bit more waxy than, like, they used to be quite hard. I found ARTEZA, where they've gone more. This 120 set anyway seemed to be a lot softer than they used to be. I don't know if you're feeling that same thing, Wilson. Oh, did you not? It was in the events tab on the, if you go on Shellarty and Colouring Friends at the top, you'll see announcements, albums, files, events, photos. If you click on events, any events I always put on Shellarty, Colouring Friends, and it'll be in that events tab at the top, and then the PDF for this image is also in the files tab at the top bit of the page. So underneath the cover picture, that's where they'll be. So you'll see the cover picture, and then you'll see the little pictures of all the members and the member count, and then just underneath that, let me show you on my phone. So do you use it on your mobile, Wendy? I can zoom in again, sorry. So yeah, if I go on Shellarty, so this is on my phone. So you've got rooms, announcements, watch party, photos, events and files. So events, it was sort of passed on. There was the Halloween one, and then the Christmas tree colouring I did way back last year, and then the creepy colouring was way back before then. So that's where all your events are. The announcements for all the groups are under this tab, so that anything, competitions I have on, everything will be under the announcements. And this is where the rooms is. So get together on a group chat. So I'll be creating a room, and that's how you'll access the rooms, I think. I'm not too sure how it's set up on a computer, but on your phone, it's just these tabs that run along just under the members' names. And I know some people's phones, they are set up slightly different, but that's just where it is on my phone. Yeah, do you know what else as well, Wilson? While I'm onto that, I've noticed, do you know when you're colouring, say example, I'm just colouring a block spot like this, and all of a sudden I'll get a really thick piece of pigment and it won't blend out, and it'll look like, so not so much as in the dark ones, more like the light pinks and things like that. You'll just be colouring along like this, and all of a sudden there'll be a really thick, I can't explain it, like a thick piece of pigment, and it won't come out then, and I'm like, oh, I didn't want that there. So I hope that helps, Wendy. I hope that helps you. So yes, where did I just put that pencil then? Let's go back to fire screen. So yeah, this is crumbling all over the page, this one. And I've noticed a few are definitely a lot more crumblier. So it'd be interesting to know if they've changed the makeup of the pigment or not. We will have to see. So I'm in shot there for everyone. I don't want to be I want you all to be able to see what I'm doing. So forest green, I'm just going to do that exactly the same combo as just done in the middle. It's forest green, spearmint green. Let me just sharpen this, it's too blunt for these smaller areas. I think I'm my own worst nightmare with pencils and I think my pencils are going so fast because I'm constantly sharpening them, because I like colouring with a point. And then turmeric, forest again here. Now I need everyone's help because there's so many colours in this section. I'm not too sure what colour to do the background, because it will need a background. There won't be very much, it's just going to be like, there's just the edges really, but I have no idea. I'm not the best with oh, this is a broken pencil down the stem, I can feel it moving. I'm not the best with what have you done, Cat? What's an FFS? So forest green again. Spearmint. This is a gorgeous combo, this. Absinthe, which is wobbly. I need to pull that end out and sharpen it. That's horrible. And then turmeric. Forest. I don't think I've got the hyper-realism on all the flowers that I was hoping to get. I think I've achieved it on possibly two. But I can't get everything right. Full set syndrome, right? Now I'm enlightened. I don't have many full sets. I don't have, the only full sets I have are the Pablos and the Faber-Castile. Oh, and the Black Widows, because also I've got ARTEZA, Black Widows, Polychromos, and Pablos that are full sets. Like that full set syndrome. I'm going to run Forest all the way up here. And Spearmint. And then Absinthe, which is going to wobble. I'm going to use it as long as I can. And that's going to have to come out. And this is a big piece as well. Oh my gosh. I hate that. That annoys me. But it could just be a one-off. A glitter background. Oh. Oh. Oh, now you've given me an idea, Ashley. Oh, yes. I could black it out. No, I can't because of the butterfly. Let me see how I could do that. So, Forest in here. Spearmint. Into Absinthe. Into turmeric. Orange. I want a bit more orange on these. Put a glow around the butterfly. Hi Amber, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I could do that, couldn't I? Let's have a look at what I'm gonna have to have a really good think. Where's my miniature little miniature dude? This is just to put some shadow in with that little bit there. That's just the folds of the flower. No problem. A plain background would not. So let's have a see. Would a plain background work? Yeah, it definitely needs to be plain, doesn't it, Wilson? I'm wondering if I could do a light colour. I might find like a really, really light baby blue colour and then just put glitter on it so it's just sparkles rather than it being a big statement background because like I said, everything that's in front of it is um, so bright and bold. Forest and then spearmint. Yeah, I think I might see if I can find like a really nice baby blue. Um, I'll have an experiment because I've got my other page here, which was my experimenting page. So I'll have a go at some backgrounds with that before because I don't want to ruin it. Because I'll probably end up ruining it, knowing me. So I need to be careful. So that was blood orange, and now this is just turmeric. And then my little outer retirement Black Widow Midnight pencil because I just love it for shadows. When you've done, I will. I will, Wilson. Thank you, though. I think I definitely will know. When I've finished and I look at it, I think, that's what colour it needs. Okay, let's have a see. So I need to do the other one that's going up here. There's forest in here. Can you all still hear me all right? Yeah. Spearmint. These bits here I'm pressing on quite hard. Just because they're just in small places. That feels wobbly like it's broke again down that stem. Blood orange. Oh, thank you, Dee. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Nicola. I think I definitely have to wait till it's done to decide. Because I'm trying to use as much of the colours I've already used within the picture as well, so it's not loads and loads of colours, but that's not happening either. Because I keep adding to it. But I tell you, it has been fun colouring my own work. And it's nice actually when people say, "Oh, where have you got your image from?" And I'm like, "It's my own. It's mine. I'm the artist." I've actually really enjoyed it. So I think I need to get a bit more confident and start bringing out a bit more of my own work and letting people colour it. I'm still in frame. Sorry, I know you can't see because I'm using such a dinky little pencil. Can't see any more of them stems. So this one I just wanted to do blood orange right at the centre. A bit here. Because orange and purple go really well together. Wanted that one at the back of it to be an orange one. I'm just trying to do as many as I can get done because I'll do the background on camera and put it as an uploaded video. So then turmeric yellow. Oh, thank you, Amber. Get selling on Etsy. I don't think I'm that good yet, Wilson. I don't have enough drawings for to sell on Etsy. I just get scared that they're not good enough, do you know what I mean? And then I think this has really, boosted my confidence a lot because I think a lot of people have actually said that they really like it. Oop, lemon yellow. So that's been nice to hear, people. But my Christmas tree one I did, this one is terribly crumbly. Sorry, this lemon yellow is horrendous. Um, my Christmas tree didn't go down as well, but I suppose the group wasn't that big when I actually brought that out. Um, Last year there was only about 50 members of the group when I actually brought my Christmas tree out. And I was showing everyone last year and they're all like, oh, that's lovely. So I'm going to bring it out again this year and see if it does any better. So I'm just going to sharpen Venetian red. So I'm going to use this as the shadow. Oh, just broke the tip. Breaker of tips. Shellarty. Breaker of tips. Slayer of names. But I swear I said Shannon, not Sharon. And gob on legs. And no matter how many times I say that, I still break the tips. So this is Venetian red. I always have Ashley's little drawing in front of me of that. I've just realised I've not uh, seen Shannon in stream tonight. See if I've got a darker. Let me try this wine red. I just want to darken up the core of the flower there a little bit. That's better. See this wine red's really crumbly as well. I'm having to use my brush quite a bit. Hi Kim, how are you? Welcome. Just check how long I've been on now because I don't want I've like 3 hour long streams. They end up being really long. So I think what I don't get finished, I'll either do an impromptu wherever I can and do it on stream, the background and the last few flowers, or I'll do it on a recorded video and upload it. Because, like I said, I want to do the Colourist Give Back on Thursday for our lovely Shannon's hashtag. I've got another 10 minutes and then we'll sign off. That looks good like that. Wanted to get that a bit deeper. Got some shadow in this one here. I know I'm being a bit rough with my pencils. And this petal can have a shadow here. I've decided that one's above it and this one's above that one. This one can be above that one. So which one should I do now? Oh, thank you, Amber. So this one we did on stream, so we've all seen that one be done. What colour should I do this one? Oh, I've got a good idea for that one. Have I got like a tealy blue? I don't want robin egg blue. Let's see what colour this is. I'm after like a teal. Yes, that'll work. And I want the Holbein white. And I need a bit of grey. Where's that pewter? There we go. So this long one here. Just try and get this Tagal works really well on this on that Holbein one, so I'll only be using it for that. So this one I just want to, with the Holbein soft white, I'm just going to put it on the very tip and fade it in. They're really, really, really bright here. A bit of that one. If I go too quiet, just tell me, Michelle, you're whispering. Kim, I know how much you love the breaker of tips, so I knew you'd come as soon as I said it. I've got to have that made on a plaque, I think. I don't know if I told you, I even found a number plate that would say shellarty, and then I thought, is that taking it too far that my car would have shellarty on it? But that would be so cool. I'd absolutely love it if my car would say shellarty. So from here, I just want to flick the turquoise. Oh, whoops. Oh no. See, these are big chunks. These, I don't think I'm breaking these big chunks off. I honestly not. Shellarty, breaker of tips. Do not trust Shellarty round your pencils, because she will. Oh, no, Luke. That is bad. I bet it's broke all the way down. I am D. I'm going to have to watch the videos back for half of these Luke, it's broke all the way down. Oh no. I think I think it's broke all the way down. Let's go again. Might have to chuck it in the oven. Yeah, Luke. Don't even need to sharpen it. I'll just try it once more time. This is heartbreaking, people. Oh, that's solid. Oh, voila! Let's just move them there. I might keep all my breaker of tips and then put them in a frame at some point. So flicking up on these ones. I've no idea if there's even a flower this colour, but this just popped in my head to do this colour. Hi, Ashley! Wow, you saved over 150 quid on all bands. Well done, you. When do you need to send me this link? Wilson, with no sunny windows left in the UK, it's all miserable from now on until about February, so I'll have to put it near the oven or something that will be warm enough. Then I want pewter, and then that's just going to go in between. I'll have to post them to someone who's got really hot weather and say, melt my pencils and post them me back. And then the Holbein white, I'm just going to pull this way. And then flick the turquoise up. And the pewter again. And then just flick again with my white Holbein. Oh, a heater, that'll work. I'm looking at matte acrylic in Walmart. Oh, matte acrylics. I love, love, love acrylics. Oh, picked up the wrong pencil there. So I'm right down in the bottom corner for you all, Anna. I need to get up here. Oh, Frankenbees there. So, flicking the Holbein in. Flicking my turquoise up. Pewter up. And then the Holbein back down again. And I love how it gives it that like washy kind of paint effect. The Holbein's lost its point a bit. Let me just give it one little shave. Heather, it was you telling me that I took the risk. Put them in a Ziploc bag, then in a warm hot water. Maybe that will help melt them back together. Mine came really well packaged, not a tip broken. I was impressed. Oh, were they Holbeins, Wilson? So flicking the white, soft white, and back with the turquoise, the pewter, and then again back with flicking the soft white. And then just probably go over these with a white Posca when I finish. Right, next one. Next. Oh, I've got an idea at one. Let me think. What did I use? I used coral. Let me look. I did a gorgeous combo in this book at the front, and I've got to think what I used. So it looks like, let me check this combo out. Is it this? Amethyst purple, then Nope. Was it that? When was it that? I think it was them three, and then it was brighter than that. Excuse me for a second while I found this combo, because I really love this combo. If I can find it. And I'm sure it was indigo, royal blue. I think it was this combo. Okay, let me see. Oh, D, I love the paper. That's done with ARTEZA. Look how bright it is. Absolutely gorgeous. The paper is really, let me zoom out so you can see better. The paper is really thick. Can you hear that? That's one piece. I've not tested water media on it yet, but someone told me you can use water media on them. So yeah, it's really good, and I mean that's quite bright for ARTEZA, and they've come out really lovely on there. I just love the artist work. When I found her on Etsy, I was just like, oh, I love it. It's quite a lot of her work is quite dark, but it's also very beautiful. So this is fluorescent yellow. Into sky blue. I'm thinking I shouldn't have done this really. One second, I need to do the purple at the back of it. Let me rub this out. Sorry. Sorry. Right, so let me use these three first. Let me zoom back in. Zoom is. Can you see them? I've zoomed in enough. Have I enabled you? Well, I've just checked tonight as well. Her link, she's got the two books back on offer for £28. So if you get on there quick, you can get the two thingy, but it said a lot of people had it in the basket, so I don't know if it's still available, but about 4 hours ago it was available. This might look a bit messy, you know, because I've got a slight bit of colour underneath that I didn't want. But this is coral. No, it's not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, we'll just go with it. And then orchid purple. Regardless, it is a gorgeous combo. Whoops. So if you get that combo. Get that deal while it's on. The Ticket to Dreams and the Imaginary Friends. Gorgeous. Ticket to Dreams is slightly darker. Well, you've all seen me. I've got a review on my channel of both the books, but she's a stunning artist. She really is. And if you like that quirky kind of artwork like I do, you'll love it. And then amethyst. That's better, it's not clashing. I thought, oh, that's going to clash. I just don't know now if this is going to look right this way round. Or if, because the other one I put the blue underneath and then I put this on top. So we'll have to see. Whoop whoop, it's in stock. You can all get buying. She's honestly, the books are massive as well for the money. You get a lot of work for them, especially if you get the two. The delivery is about £14 our money, but it's well worth it, and it comes shipped really, it comes fast, and she sends it really well packaged as well. So I'm not even sure if there's a flower this colour, but I just loved it when I was being a bit madly creative when I last did that book, so I thought, oh, I'll use that combination. So salmon, orchid purple, just going to raise that salmon up just a little bit more. There's also a 6-in-1 box set that's huge. Don't tell me that, Cat. I'll be going looking. And she does postcards and everything, like little mini postcard colouring pages. Oh, they're so cute. That'll probably be what you get in that 6-in-1. Unless she's brought more books out. Oh, you're making me want to look. If anyone wants to recommend, I'm going to enable more, the Stedler sharpener. Oh, that makes it, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous point. Look at them shavings. Not a break in any of them. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous sharpener, that one, if anyone wants a tip on a sharpener. That one are my favourites. That Tagal. And I've just bought some new blades for this one, wherever it's gone. Here it is. These are my two favourites. And you can get replacement blades for this one. I've just got new ones, and I'm assuming you'll be able to get blades for that because it comes off. I've just got this in the post today, so I'm just learning, but these are so good pencils, sharpeners. Just to throw that out there. It's the artist Carolina Kubi Kawasaki. That's the link to her Etsy store above. I hope I pronounced the name right. I was looking at that book that Sammy was showing us, the Linda Ravencroft. I quite like that, what she showed us the other day. I was like, oh, I think I might have to get that book as well. But the bank at the minute is saying you have spent enough. Salmon. My proportions on this flower are so out, it's unbelievable. I'm only noticing it as I'm colouring it. I'm like, this really needs amending. But it's too late now, I'm colouring it. I hope I'm not covering it. Am I too short? You love your dirt sharpener. Sorry, Shell, but no. No to what? It's a bit more of that, actually. I'm just rushing my blend a bit too much here. Linda Ravencroft has a wonderful sweet. Oh, yeah, she's saying it's a really good. It's a really good paper for watercolouring paints and stuff. So I was like, oh, I wonder if that will be my book that I'll start watercolouring stuff on, because I've got watercolour paints and I don't use them. I think I need to start using them. And when she mentioned it's a gorgeous pad, and it's got gorgeous papering for watercolour, I thought, I was thinking, do I go and buy it? But I'll be able to get it at some point. Did I not say it right? I just say it as a seen it. Kubi Kawasaki. I think I'm going to have to message these artists and say, can you please just leave me a voice note with how you pronounce your name, because I am terrible at pronunciation. I'm pressing on really hard at the minute because I'm trying to do this in just one sitting rather than keep going over it in layers. So I'm trying to make my blend look good, but doing it in one thing because I'm trying to get all these flowers done. Well, this will be my last one, I think. I finished My Little Momo Girl. I love that book. It's lovely, that book, but I just don't think I'd colour in it. Because Sammy's picture today, the one she's been colouring, oh, it's stunning. I think I need to see her flip through with it all the way through. Kubikosaka. Kubikosaka. It's Polish. W is said like a V. Ah, Kubikosaka. Kubikosaka. Carolina Kubi Kusaka. Is that right? Oh no, this is going to look a bit like that. Oh, this is going to look too clashy. Purple and orange go though. Purple goes, so maybe let me see what this combo looks like. yes, that'll go. Can't do what I was doing, which was these, because of the one at the side of it. It's too clashy. I don't want to do clashy. So I'm going to use marmalade orange in the bottom. And then sharpen it. Fancy stuff like fur. Yeah, 38's furries. I think she does woodland stuff, doesn't she, as well? This is coral. And then vermilion. I'm going to run that along the top. I just went over a bit that's dangling down here. I'll have to watch what I'm doing. And flick. Then again, I'll have to rub that out. Oh, thank you, Kat. Let me listen. Should I play it on here? Let me listen it.
Karolina Kubikowska. Kubikowska.
Kubikowska. Oh, thank you, Kubikowska. That works. That definitely works. Thank you very much, honey. So back with coral. Sorry, not coral. Yeah, coral. I'm confusing myself. It's getting too late now. It's getting way too late now. I'm confusing myself. And then marmalade. Hallelujah! I'm going to have to keep practicing that now so I get it right. I'll just get Venetian red. And I'm just going to go in the very top to just darken the edge off. And then I think I'm going to have to stop it at this petal. And I'm going to have to pick it up on an impromptu. Because I'm just rushing it and I don't want to start spoiling it. So I think, because it's now 5 to 11, it's time. It's school night. Let me just pop it up on here and then I can zoom it out. We can have a look at it. So that is how it's looking. And I think it's coming out lovely. I mean, some of them I'm getting some realism with, so I'm happy with that. Some of them are not quite as realistic as I would like them to be, but I don't think really that matters, does it? Um, but it's coming out an absolute treat. So this one I'm gonna finish off camera anyway. So I'm gonna come back and do an impromptu. I'm gonna finish these and the bits of things and do the background on an impromptu. Um, because I think I'm just rushing that one a bit, and I don't like rushing it. I'd rather stop the stream than rush it. Um, 'Cause I'm getting tired as well, and I think it's best. So I'm going to watch back and I'm going to write all these combos down and I'll put on combo sheet. So if anyone wants any of these combos, just drop a comment down in the comments box after the stream's finished and let me know if there's anything you want combination wise and I'll let you know. But thank you very much for coming along. Thank you to all my mods. You've been fantastic. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who's been in chatting, and thank you to everyone who's been lurking in the background watching. And thank you to all the new subs that we get, and just thanks for being amazing. um, Thank you very much, everyone, for the lovely comments. I've really enjoyed doing this piece, and I'll see you on the impromptu. I think I'll do an impromptu because I think people just like it being live sometimes rather than uploaded. If I've started it live, I might as well finish it live. So I'll sort that out and I'll put a schedule on when I've had a look where other streamers aren't streaming. So I don't stream when I shouldn't. So good night, everyone. Have a lovely week, whatever it is you're doing. If you're at work, stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on my next one. Thank you very much. Good night. God bless. Love you all. See you on the next one. Bye, everyone.